Well, hello, y'all. How are y'all doing? Now, we finna talk about, Gemini. Now, Gemini, this week, we want to see what's going down with you this week, what you might be faced with, and get a brief, okay? We're going to get a brief, okay? I call it a brief. Okay, what's going down with Gemini? And my newcomers, what it is, and I appreciate everybody that pushed the dial in the front. It's so wonderful just to show that gives me, donation when you push the like button and you try to help me, inspire me. I appreciate all of y'all, when you encourage me. So we have somebody said hesitation, something about 3. Somebody has some hesitation, and 2. Somebody could have 2 in their birthday or 2 days. Somebody's hesitant to do something. They're having a lot of hesitation. It's Gemini. You're thinking, well, should I do this shit, or should I just leave this alone? That's what I'm picking up. What else is going? What are you hesitant to do, Gemini? I don't mean to go right into the reading, but time goes fast, so I have to talk so you can get some reading out. What's going on with this hesitation? What you hesitated to do allegedly? And this is allegedly. You take everything with a grain of salt. If names come out, don't be mad. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metron, help me as I do this. Okay. Someone was hesitant to go plant seeds. Somebody could be on the 22nd want to come and plant some seeds, either in your yard or, a potion. They was going to plant something, and they wanted to do that, Gemini, because they wanted you to stay in that lonely phase. Somebody with the could be like, what is that, 31 years old? Yeah. And someone feels real lonely right now, but somebody's putting a lot of magic on somebody. You need to watch out because they've been planting. Somebody been coming and getting access and planting it in the ground. Now that's when it's bad. Whoever this is, you out there, why are you planting seeds and shit? What's going on? You need to stop planting seeds, and you need to be hesitant. And I'm thinking you're good. Now what's going on with this loneliness and all this? So you feeling some loneliness. They want you to stay that way. So they was planting seeds to keep you that way, Gemini, allegedly. Somebody wants you to feel lonely. Like nobody wants you there, Gemini. That's what they're trying to do, allegedly. Yeah, see, look, a fortune teller is telling you this. Got 10. A fortune teller is telling you, yeah, this loneliness is somebody what they're trying to do. So there's a fortune teller, loneliness, and there's a fortune teller is telling people. They're telling people to stop. Somebody on the 12th, they said stop. This fortune teller allegedly was telling them you need to stop. You need to stop what you're doing. And you need to, stop because it's not going to work. Because they're trying to start a disturbance to somebody 57. But they were told by, a reader that you need to stop pursuing this situation. Whatever you're pursuing, they said they recommend that you stop. Why is it trying to do a disturbance so bad to you, Gemini, or somebody or a crossroads? Why is it trying to make because it's the family trying to do a disturbance, okay? Somebody could be 46. Someone is trying to make a disturbance for you. There's a family trying to, they want to gain something. Somebody could be like 25. They're trying to gain. That's why they're trying to cause you a disturbance. So they're trying to come and do a robbery on somebody could be 59 or younger, older. But anyway, they're trying to do that. And then they want to go and have a party. Somebody 47 wants to go indulge afterwards, getting drunk and full because we accomplished the dream of our life. So we can have sweet dreams and stuff and we will be prosperous. Somebody, this is crazy. Somebody said this at 39, 30 years old, was saying, they'll have sweet dreams because they're going to get everything they want, everything they ever dreamed up. As go to sleep and tomorrow you wake up a rich person, or basically you wake up with a new life. You'll be changed and you will be better. But sometimes you got to know when you're being played like a fiddle, because some of that is just bullshit to get you to do it. But it happens to some people, What's going on here? Allegedly, give me some more on this. Allegedly, so the family's in on it. Somebody could be Noah, being this allegedly. What's going on, Noah? What's going on? Something about they put a spell on you and it backfired. See, they put a spell on you and it backfired. Just what I was just saying. They put a spell on you and it backfired. Someone named Kate could be involved allegedly. So they were still playing them little sticks, People playing them sticks, and they gotta learn a lesson, man. Them sticks is deadly. It depends on what you ask for. And this is it's getting a time where they're gonna start giving what you ask for, but it's gonna be your ass. Somebody 1945, because they're teaching young folks this magic stuff, and young folks, they wanted to decode for somebody, but it's in the reverse. It's not going to happen because this person is protected. It says, talk no more. Time for justice. It's time. They're not playing with you no more. Now it's time for justice because somebody is bullheaded and they're actually lying to themselves to think they can. And the crazy thing, you think you can beat. The main thing is spirits and ancestors and your lineage. You think you can beat the unknown, but you cannot. The unknown will beat your ass. In the end, you will be crying in the dark and praying that they get off your ass. That's the way it works. You can't put out evil and think you're going to do it on somebody and they're not. And somebody was wishing I did things differently because it took all this. You had to learn, though, because somebody was in their ego, I'm going to tell you something. When you're in your ego, you tear some stuff up and you be mean and motherfucker and you try to hurt everybody. But see, they didn't think shit was going to get real. They didn't think nobody was going to smell this shit and get caught. See, that's the problem. When you sneak in the kitchen car, you're going to get caught. I don't care how much you playing magic. I don't care how much you go bad. You better make sure that person don't know who you messing with. That's the problem. Because the person, they like me. I don't care. It says witchcraft and they do it on people mentally. But it don't work. See, it's not working on this person. They're trying to put mental magic so you'll wig out and go in the hospital. Oh, I was crazy. I'll see people. I'm going in there. Like you lost your mind. That's what they want you to do. Gemini, you or somebody you know, or you could be you, or somebody that you know, but they want you to be like that. Somebody says they don't have faith in God. See, they don't believe in God like they say. See, somebody here don't have faith in God, and see. Somebody thought their powers has been taken too. So they've been stripped of their powers too. That's just how much magic they done. It says, I am in the right place at the right time, so I can, just period. Somebody's going to be at the right place at the right time. But somebody's powers got taken because they kept doing magic on other people. So if you see somebody going down, it's because they're doing magic and they don't want nobody to know. But I would recommend let them get their karma, because that karma backfire on you. I don't want no parts of your karma, baby. I'm just being real with you. I don't want no karma. I don't need nobody karma. I don't need nobody telling me that I owe you because you got locked up because of some stupid stuff you do. Not me. Let me see what sign this is, and we're going to go, because I'm not talking about that. But somebody lost their powers too. But you was told by... Now, this is the craziest thing, y'all. This person was told by another tarot reader to not do it. But they did it anyway. So that's called them or us. I don't care what you say. Some people don't learn. You got to let them go through their stuff. I don't feel bad for you. Because you played with the wrong one. What's the sign that we talk about here, Gemini? Either you or who was the one that basically here went to go was trying to go plant seed somewhere. Caused somebody some disturbance. Who is they trying to do this to? Who is this they trying to cause a disturbance to? You or somebody you know? Who is this they trying to cause a disturbance? Gemini. Who is this? See, somebody hesitant to tell. See that? What's going on, Spirit? Who is this they trying to cause a disturbance to, allegedly? Around the moon. See, they trying to do it around the moon. They do it on the moon cycles. They try to cause a disturbance. They're trying to do it again. There's a Scorpio here. They're trying to do it, and they're trying to do it. A Taurus. It could be a Scorpio or Taurus involved, or these people they're trying to do this to. The sun, because somebody's like a sun god. So they're trying to do this to the sun god, as they call it, the sun god. And this could be a Capricorn or an Aries. They're doing it to, and a Virgo, and an air sign, and a Leo. They're trying to do this to. So they're trying, but I'm going to tell you something. I call. Ooh, it's time for justice. It's time for justice. I call for everything on this table. I ask in the Holy Spirit with everything that go right. And we're going to be all right, because that's what we do. So don't worry. Everything going to be handled, because this going to be handled. Like, share, and subscribe.